Outside me there! Yeah, you done now. This is Tugawar. I'm live and direct and I'm back on the Shizzio show. Check out the brand new album, The World Changed on Me. Big up Fat Joe. Check out the big track, Bad Man. When me rise up the thing with the clip that bend, full him up a gunshot, then reload again. Hey! Outside with it! Look on the swagger now. No phone no inside. Ha-hoo.
Streetlife is the only life that we know. Ghetto life, down in the ghetto we born and grow. No.
Okay, it's a new dawn, it's a new day, it's a new year. Happy 2025. Do we stop? Hell motherfucking no, yeah? Listen, Happy New Year to everyone. We're breaking rules. So in true rule breaking style, I like to say our next guest is the first returning solo guest on the show. The legend himself, ladies and gentlemen, outside with it, Tugga.
Outside! Happy New Year, my bro.
Happy New Year. How are you, bro?
I'm really good, thank you.
Bro,
really
thank you for coming.
You're welcome.
It's very important that I got you on the show. Thank you for answering my calls firstly. It's a bit late in the night because you're a very busy man.
Yeah, I've been busy recently.
But
I'm always busy.
You've answered the call.
Yeah.
Appreciate it. How's your Christmas first, sir?
It's been brilliant, thank you. It's been brilliant. Spent some lovely time with Mama War. Love you loads.
Mama War, come on, shout her out. Is she well?
She's well, thank you.
Family
She's
well?
Good. Yes, family as well.
And when like a new year starts, do you have a certain plan or is it just another day for you? How do you see it?
I don't stop working, so I'm non-stop.
Yeah.
I don't stop really, so.
But do you like draw it like, there's some people that just draw a line and say, right, that year's done. Now this line.
I do so much work from this year that carries into next year, so nothing, it's like a roller coaster for me. It's just.
I hear you.
So I've only had one day off. Christmas Day, I was working again, Boxing Day. So.
Yeah. Speaking of roller coasters, since you last spoke, it appears to be you've been on a very big one, bro. So I've called you to come back on. It's unbelievable. You're on the Fat Joe album.
Yes,
yeah,
amazing.
The World Changed on Me, which is absolutely outstanding. First of all, congratulations, bro. I have to just give you your flowers for that, bro.
Thank you.
Working with American artists and all of that is
Thank you.
unbelievable, bro. Obviously, we know your story. You've been on a previous episode, but it's very important for me to have you down there to just give you the flowers and the respect of achieving that. Do you know what I mean? Like having music global. But we're gonna get to that. I gotta ask, bro. How does Fat Joe work with Tugawar? How does that even happen?
It's amazing, man. Big up Fat Joe, big up Real Rich Player, big up Cool and Dre, big up the Wall of Terror Squad. It's amazing, it's amazing. He big up Domingo, I have to big up Domingo as well. Big producer in New York I've been working with. So he saw me on Instagram.
Who did? Fat Joe?
Fat Joe, he saw me on Instagram,
Right.
and he reached out to me and he asked me to. He's swinging his foot at first, and he reached out to me.
Yeah, so I've seen videos of Fat Joe swinging his foot outside with it, and he's really embracing the Tugawar thing, bro.
Yeah, amazing.
And when I see that, I was chuffed for you, bro.
Yeah, no,
I was
thank
like, wow, I can't believe it, but it was literally that, the power of the internet. Yeah,
amazing.
And amazing that he just reached out.
Yeah.
Straight.
Yeah, literally. He was watching some of my viral videos and some of my freestyle. So
because Richard Blackwood was here, and he was saying as well on the show that when like people absorb you and like I don't know, they might look at the funny side, but then when they actually sit and realize that, brother, the man can spit, you know.
Yeah, that's right.
And that he can really do his musical thing. So I'm kind of guessing it's a similar thing.
Yeah, absolutely.
I'm guessing that Fat Joe has seen it, he's liking the vibes, the energy, and then hold on, this brother's like fully going for it.
Yeah. It was really humbling after like enough respect to Fat Joe for reaching out to me and giving me opportunity to feature on the album.
Yeah, well,
because he doesn't need me on the album,
right?
You know, like for him to want me on the album is amazing, and recognizing my talent and putting me on that platform It's very
But let's
humbling.
just get there. Did he just ask you straight away, or did he just like what happened, bro?
It was
Do you
kind
know-
of within the first conversation. We had like
Straight away?
He was bigging me up. He said, "I'm doing amazing out there and everything." And I said, "Thanks so much." And he said he's gonna put me on his new album. And this was months ago. So like it was really nice for him to say it. And I was thinking, and I was like amazing. I said, "Okay, amazing." And then very shortly after that, we got Cool and Dre. They reached out to me, sent me the rhythm. And
So
then-
it was really quick like that.
Very quick, yeah. It just made it happen. And like what I said, it's Fat Joe we're talking about here. He can get any artist in the world. He's had more stars on his feet, on his albums in the past.
Well,
He's
you
had
name
the
it,
most
they've been-
legendary
yeah, you name
artists
it.
has worked with him.
Jay-Z's to whoever.
Whoever.
They've all been on. But what is that feeling like of like, yo, like, is this real? Like, did you think like, do you know what I mean? Like,
Well, it's a small, like the music world it's real, of course, and it's nice to know that the hard work pays off and you make the impact worldwide and people appreciate you, you know? Because I've been working hard for years, years and years. So, like, people in the industry, they know artists that have been working hard for years, and it's not. And a lot of I'm very humbled and lucky in a sense that not every artist that works hard, everybody likes them.
yeah.
You understand? Because some people can really be really talented and they can work really hard and they never really get the opportunity to do that kind of thing. You know what I mean?
For real.
So it's very humbling and satisfying as well. I work my socks off at what I do. It's a full-time.
But you've
job
got
to me.
an American audience there because
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Is I've had an amazing. I did a show in Tampa
Right.
last year.
Okay.
And when I went out there, I realized how big my following was in America.
since the interview, I don't even like saying all this type
Yeah.
of stuff, but I got a DM from Tyson Beckford, bro.
Yeah, oh wicked. Yeah,
which
we got
was
Tyson Beckford.
mad.
Yes, yes.
And I'm like, what? Like, wow. And Tyson was like, big up. I see your interview with Tugga.
Yeah.
Tugga's you know what I mean? We love Tugga out here. And I was like, rah.
No, respect.
Like, but
Yeah.
I'm just like, for me, that really opened my eyes. Like, yo, Tugga has got mad love.
Yeah, in
Like
the States,
for like American, them big stars there to message me, bro.
Yeah.
I was in shock, bro.
It was crazy. Tyson Beckford reached out to me
Right.
initially, and I was like, wow, because I'm a fan of him. I've been watching
Come
him.
on,
He's,
yeah,
he's
legend.
He's a legend in the thing, you know what I
Absolutely.
mean? So, and same thing, he was a fan of my work, and he told me, like, I've got his number, we spoke, and he said he was going to link me when he comes to England and stuff. It's amazing that, it's like real recognize real.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying? And
Yeah.
it's crazy. I think like there's a thing called energy. Energy doesn't lie. So I think when people feel a real energy, they know what time it is. You know what I mean?
So, Cool and Dre produced the album.
Yeah.
When they send the beat, how are you feeling? Do you get any input on that? Is it just a case of, brother, I need to just lay my shit?
Yeah, the beat was amazing. The
Yeah,
beat was
the beat's
crazy.
cold.
I had a
Bad
sample-
Man, yeah, come on.
A sample from the Pastor Dutchie song.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's like some really like dub sort of bass.
Yeah, yeah.
Crazy. Fat Joe duppied the song. He killed it. His
Is Joe's
verses are
verse
crazy.
on there when you get
No,
it?
I didn't hear Joe's verses
Right.
till the song was done. So I didn't hear the final record till the song was actually done.
Right.
So the first time I heard it, I was locked onto the listening party. They had the listening party the day before
Yeah.
the album got released on the Instagram Live.
It's mad.
So that was the first time I actually heard the final version of the song.
That's mad because Kyla was here, and the first time she heard the song with her and Drake was actually when it come out.
Yeah,
She didn't get a chance to hear it.
No, I didn't get a chance
I think
to hear it
people
till it
are
come
mad
out.
protective about leaks and
Yeah,
stuff.
of
you know what I'm saying?
course, which is right.
But then when you're sent the beat, are you told like topic or you just what is it? How is it?
Yeah, well, it's just, well, they asked me to like bad man thing, straight
They just
gangster
said-
thing.
they
Yeah,
said
he said,
bad
Chad, what
man
was it
thing.
like? Joe said to me, "I got this record for you." He told me, he says, "I got a record for you. I want you to go hard at it, like do like hard tug of war, gangster shit, and just kill it
and then writing the
go
bars,
wherever the vibe goes." And
then writing the bars on that. Is it kind of easy for you, or are you kind of taking extra care
no,
on this
it's-
one?
I
Because
mean,
in the back of your mind, this is going.
every year, of course, because this is a Fat Joe record and produced by Cool and Dre, but every record to me, I put my effort into. But this is an amazing beat coming from Cool and Dre, so the beat's so amazing. When the beat's so amazing, I write quicker.
Right.
You know, I'm a quick writer, so I don't take time. Fowley would tell you.
Yeah.
You got one down in the building, you know.
Come on,
Fowley
big
down in
him
the
up, big
building,
him
you
up,
know.
big him up.
Yeah,
and then like, is there any pressure though? Like in all honesty, or like extra pressure? Like
No, I enjoy it. Listen, I mean, I don't feel pressure because I think if you start feeling, I mean, you're always gonna feel pressure because it's a Fat Joe record, but I don't allow that to get to me because you gotta enjoy the moment. Music is a thing, it's a moment. You gotta enjoy it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So if you don't enjoy it, then it won't sound right.
Yeah.
You know, so you gotta put yourself in the moment and do the record like you do any other record, to be honest with you.
And then when you kind of send it back, do you get feedback or is it like that's it kind of thing?
Oh yeah, I got instant feedback. Yeah.
And they're cool with it, or
they
is
loved
there
it. They loved
tweaking?
it.
If you had got feedback and asked to change something, would you have felt a certain way?
Of course, no, of course. This is someone else's record. So it's not for my album. It's not my record.
No, I hear that.
So if someone,
I'm just curious as to how you would have
Oh,
been
no,
if they said, listen,
no, of course.
we don't like, I don't know, the last 6 change the last 8 bars or whatever.
oh
You'd be
no,
like,
of course that would have been no problem. I would have changed it. Even if they asked me to write over the whole verse, I would have done it. Of course,
yeah. And then I got to talk about kind of the contract stuff. Look, there's Kyla's episode right there.
Yeah.
How does the contract stuff work? Are you kind of on it, or is it a case of, yo, this is a Fat Joe album, man, just gonna, you know what I'm saying?
No, it's all contracted up. Everything.
Yeah.
All the business side is properly. Yeah.
Do you want to elaborate on that, or is it a private issue?
No, that's a private issue.
That's a private, because there's certain people that come and they say, right, I got this cut of the record, that cut of the record. All right, cool.
Yeah.
Song is done, and then it's just a waiting game.
Yeah, literally. So I didn't know when the album was gonna drop because I think I recorded it in about July, August.
Okay.
And it was meant to be. I think Joe said the album was coming out around August time. So I don't know if there was like they ended up delaying it a bit. So I didn't know what was going on.
Yeah.
Like I was in contact with them, but I didn't know the actual release date until they announced it, which was the 13th of December.
Is it kind of frustrating?
No, not
because
at all.
you're waiting to see if it's going to come. Is it going to come?
No, that's the music business. I mean, sometimes we record songs and you never know. I mean, when the producers got their plans to put out their project, everyone's got their own schedule.
Yeah.
Schedules can change. You know, usually they change for the better as well because it's someone's project. So it's all in the music business. Sometimes a record can take a year to come out sometimes, depending on what business is going on.
And also, some records just don't make the album.
Exactly.
It's not because they ain't good enough, they just don't fit the mold of the story of the album.
That's one thing that crossed my mind as well. I was very happy to see the track on the album because I'm looking at Fat Joe's previous albums.
Yeah.
And you're seeing features from Eminem,
Lil Wayne,
Mary J. Blige, Lil Wayne, like you name it, everybody. You know what I mean? Like down to the biggest artists on his album.
In the world.
I'm looking at the lineup saying, oh, do I actually make this cut? Like, who's he gonna have on the next one?
Yeah.
Well, so it was amazing. Like, give thanks, big up Fat Joe. The song Bad Man Out Now, everywhere. And it's got Buju Banton on the intro.
Yes.
Which is one of my favourite dancehall artists I grew up on. So
one of the
Buju
greatest.
Yeah, one of the greatest.
One of the GOATs, bro.
Exactly.
Okay, so album comes out.
Yeah.
Do you know about the track list or you don't know about the track list?
No, I didn't know about the track list. No.
So Babyface is on that album.
Yeah.
Mental.
Yeah, crazy.
Cool and Dre, legendary.
Yeah, DJ Khaled.
Anita.
Big up DJ Khaled as well. Anita, big song, Paradise.
Yep, bro.
Yeah, song called Paradise.
Ty Dolla $ign.
T.Y. Dolla $ign, yeah.
These are global, big artists.
Yeah.
Tugawar is in that album.
Yeah.
Does that compute to you? Like, yo, man has landed. Like, man is in the same breath of these people.
It's very satisfying. It's very nice to see. It's a piece of history for me. It's a landmark for me. I know how good I am.
Yeah.
So I think what I want to say as well is that I really have to big up Fat Joe because he's got a great ear for music. And I've heard that about him over the years. I mean, he found Big Pun.
Yep. Of course.
Just remember. So he founded Big Pun, one of the greatest spitters in the rap game of all time, if you ask me.
Yeah.
Remy Ma.
Yeah. She's on the album.
Yeah, we got Remy Ma. You know what I mean? Number of other artists. So I think it's his ear for music to actually hear Tugawar and what he's capable of, just like other people have in the past.
Yeah.
You know?
And also Fat Joe's a real one.
100% real.
I met Fat Joe when he came here about two years ago.
Yeah.
He was headlining a show in North London. I was in charge of the security. And when he landed, he wasn't with a lot of people.
Right.
But the back door where we take him through was clogged with bare people.
Right.
So I came to Fat Joe. I said, listen, mate, nice to meet you. Just give me a while. I need to clear that area because I can't just take you because everyone will just rush. I need the Jordans. He turned around and said to me, listen, if you want to go through that crowd, I'm right behind you.
Yeah, he's
and
ready.
I was like, rah. I was like, no, brother, please, just chill. You
Yeah, I
get
could
me?
imagine.
And that's how I know. I was like, rah, this man's a real one, you know. He don't care, you know. Like, I was like, nah, but anyway, we got him
I
in.
mean,
But,
he's from the Bronx.
Exactly.
You know, I'm from Hackney. We're from similar surroundings.
Yeah.
In sense of like, we're from the projects, the hood.
Of course.
You know, he's a 100% real one. I mean, I'll be honest with you as well. One of the realest I've met in the business, because a lot of people with that status, money changes people, you know, and
Facts,
it seems like he's been the same guy the whole time. So. And
kind of also as well, when the album's coming out, when he's doing like interviews like Breakfast Club and all that, he's really bigging you up, bro.
Yeah.
That's
amazing.
so amazing to see, bro.
Yeah.
You can talk about like, I don't know, your Khaleds or whoever's on there, like, but he's saying, I got a guy, his name's Tugga, like, that must be amazing, bro. When interviews like Breakfast Club, like your name is being mentioned and he's really giving you the push, bro.
Yeah.
Like, what's that feeling like?
It's amazing. It's amazing. I mean, it's these shows like is the biggest. Breakfast Club's probably arguably the biggest radio show in the world.
Yeah.
For that genre of music, and it's all legendary. Like you said, it's all A-list celebrities and everything, and it's very humbling, very satisfying. You know, I'm very humbled by it.
Can you like take it in, or is it just a case of like it's a bit?
Well,
of
I'll be honest with you. You know, when like I believe in myself, Shizzio. So it's a path that I believe. I see myself. You know, I visioned. Someone phoned me the other day, an old school friend of mine, and they said, "Tugg, you must have seen this happening from years ago," and I did. You know, it's just a matter of fact of putting the work in. Like what you said, like not everyone sees your dreams or your what you're working towards.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying?
Facts.
Like some people might just see me swinging my foot.
Yeah.
And this and that. You don't know how hard I'm working on my music over the years and what I'm working towards. So when these things happen, it's very humbling. It's very satisfying, and it shows that I'm doing the right things, and I'll continue to do that and hopefully do greater things in the future.
One of the main reasons I brought you here, and this is not to shit stir, nothing like that, disclaimer, is me, I felt a personal frustration that the UK is not talking about it as much as it should. Right. That's my own personal gripe. I'm not here to shit stir,
you did highlight that.
And we have spoken, So I thought, that's one of that's why I wanted you here badly. Because I'm like, bro, why is, like, we should be proud. Someone from the UK is working with American artists of that stature.
Absolutely.
I think only Central C perhaps has probably done that in the year. You're an independent artist, you know what I mean? You don't have that push.
No.
And it was kind of frustrating me. So that's why I wanted to bring you here to say, like give you your flowers and say, look at your achievement.
Thank you.
And again, not to shit stir, but when you see perhaps maybe a lack of promo or a lack of, I don't know, how does that make you feel, bro?
Well, I don't see, like
Firstly, do you acknowledge that it's there?
Acknowledge that what's there?
There's perhaps a lack of celebration or push that Tugawar is on this album from the UK outlets that should really,
I've never had love
that support
from the UK blogs from day one.
Yes.
Even when Tugawar was at his peak to now, and I've surpassed everything I've ever done.
Yeah.
I'm at a time now where I'm climbing higher.
Yeah.
And I still don't see, I never saw it then, I don't see it now. No surprise to me, to be honest with you. Give thanks to like the whole world, not just America. I'm getting love all around the world. I've got a massive fan base all around the world.
Yeah.
So I've given up on the UK sadly.
Yeah.
Sadly.
I mean, you know, it's sad to see as well, because they may not have been supporting you then. Yeah. You've now done something that's undeniable. Like they can't even front on that. No. The man is on the Fat Joe album, bro. Yeah. The only Brit, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. So what can they, like, do you know what I mean? And still, they will still find things to front. I'm feeling like, yo, and do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah, I know.
And again, I'm not trying to like, you know what I mean? I'm not trying to take you to that place, but it's annoying, bro. It's pissing me off, bro. But I was like, bro.
It's true.
And if there's other artists that had done a tune out,
I mean, I don't let it piss me off. I'm not annoyed by it because I'm used to it.
Yeah.
The fact when you highlighted it, you reminded me of it.
Yeah.
Because I totally forgot about it because I'm oblivious to it.
Yeah.
You know, if no one ain't got no love for me, I don't even look in that direction.
Yeah, facts. And now, that is the right way to be, by the way.
Now, the one thing I will say to you is that Tugawar has never been typical Team UK artist.
Right.
In sense of my career started in Jamaica.
Okay.
I did Sting in 2002, 2003. You know my legacy. We talk about this.
Many men don't gas me.
Right. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I've got a record deal with Jetstar 2006. I had a hit song called The Surf. You know, but my career didn't start in England.
Right.
It started in Jamaica.
Right.
My career.
Okay.
For a UK artist.
Right.
So not many UK artists that ended up getting popular. Their careers, most UK artists' careers started in the UK, right?
Right.
Mine didn't.
Okay.
So I've never been considered your team UK artist because even when I came back to England and I started putting my songs on Channel U, for instance, even from then, I was never looked at Team UK because they was like, who's this? Let me finish, sorry. Everyone was like, who's this white guy? Like, they didn't understand me. They didn't get it. And I get it because there's not too many like me. So don't get twisted. I totally understand it. So I don't know if that's one of the reasons why over the years they haven't really, I wouldn't say accepted me, but seen me as a Team UK, because I don't think I'm in a conversation enough. You can see on things, I don't think they'll even have tug of war in a conversation when it comes to UK artists, because I'm an international artist, first and foremost. I'm not a UK artist. I'm UK based, I'm UK born. But I've never been Team UK. I proudly represent the UK, and I'm proudly a Hackney boy, and I'm very proud. And I'm passionate to do as much for the UK as possible. You know, and I'd like to change that narrative. But sadly, over the years, it's kind of gone like that for Tug of War.
But someone like Slick Rick, we love to say he's British.
Yeah.
Even though he's been over there.
Right.
Who's the American guy?
That's a good example.
Who's the American guy that's British?
Yeah. It's a good example.
Who's the American guy, man?
So I don't take it personal because I think I'm just out.
Some of these new breed rappers, he's a British, he's in America, but he's got a British heritage.
Yeah.
Man, I'm quick to say he's British, bro.
Yeah. See, the thing is, Tugawar goes platinum tomorrow. Everyone's like, he's British.
Yeah.
Do you understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But like what you're saying is, where's the love for the UK? Because what you're saying is like, 1 minute, Tug of War, Tug of War, because you're looking at it, Tug of War, UK. It's like, it's one of us. He just got a song with Fat Joe on Fat Joe's album, arguably one of the biggest hip hop albums of the year.
Yeah.
Why is it? That's the question for the bloggers.
Yeah. And I'm asking the question, so I'm not trying to draw you into that negative space because you're a very positive guy, but but that's
there's nothing negative. Sometimes you have to talk about things to highlight it to get the positive out of it.
It is an issue.
I don't think. Go on. What do you mean?
No, it's an issue. Why are we not talking about Tug of War on Fat Joe's album? What is it? Is it because man are not respecting him? Is it because he's a dancehall artist? What does that mean? Is it because he's white? I don't. What is it? Do you get? No. Yeah. What is it, innit? Someone fucking tell me, because I don't know. Do you get me? So and I'm getting frustrated for you, and that's why. But again, I don't want to sound like the shit stirrer, bro.
It's sad when you got
because we've had these conversations.
When you got on the other hand, you got like Fat Joe and the Breakfast Club talking about me. You got like a lot of other promo all around the world. Yeah. But then it's not at home. I think, you know, the saying is they never crown a king in his hometown. Yeah. Because they respect me in the UK. They've always have respected me because they know what I've done. So to not respect me is just ignorant.
But it's almost like they're trying to keep you at a level, but you've now just bypassed them
all.
You've now it's like to climb the ladder, you've got to go kind of, they may see it as you've got to go through them first to get to the top. Right. And you've just
gatekeeping.
You've just fucking kicked the doors open, gone straight to the top and said, hello lads, I'm here at the top of the table.
Are you What's
happening, mate? How are you? You all right? You all right?
Are you sure you're all right?
What are we having for dinner, lads? And they're all looking around like, oh shit, how did he get up here?
Yeah.
But Fat Joe, and it's amazing, bro. And I rate Fat Joe for that, bro.
Yeah, 100%.
Put his arm around you and say, listen, 100%. He's bypassed it all, bruv.
Yeah, 100%.
You know what I mean? 100%. The album's out, it's doing amazing. Yeah. You're still in contact with Fat Joe. I'm still seeing videos of Fat Joe outside me there.
Yeah.
There was a video of you and you was FaceTiming him.
Yes.
And I saw that and he was going mad because you swing the foot.
Yeah,
you said, nah, swing the foot.
It was crazy because I was recording in my studio and I looked at my DM and Fat Joe, I saw a message from Fat Joe said, send me your number.
Yeah.
And I was like, fucking hell, wow, Fat Joe was my number. So I sent my number straight away, obviously.
Yeah.
And then I got a call from him and he was, I think he was at the studio with Cool and Dre, but I think he had left the studio and he ended up in like a corner store, like a bodega, like a off-license kind of thing. And he was on FaceTime, but he had someone filming me, filming us while we was talking. I didn't know this. So after the conversation, he's put up with his stories. And I was like, oh wow, they're filming me. He was like, so much love. Big up Fat Joe. Enough love, man. I really appreciate it. Really appreciate it.
The song's amazing.
Yeah.
The album's amazing.
It's amazing, yeah.
What do you do from here, like in your mind? Is it more of the same? Does your mindset change?
Well, I've got some more work coming out with Cool and Dre, soon to be announced.
That's amazing as well. I did hear that. I didn't know you was telling everyone. So that's amazing because Cool and Dre. By the way, the kind of EQing on your record is amazing.
Oh, it's unbelievable.
It's that American level of engineering. When I hear the record, I'm like, yo, that's next level. That is Cool and Dre.
Yeah, 100%.
So now Cool 100%. And Dre are now working.
I mean, Cool and Dre, they're responsible for some of the biggest hits. Some of my favourite hip hop songs. You know what I mean? Yeah. Fat Joe I've been a big fan of Fat Joe for years. Yeah. I'm not just that I've worked with him. I'm actually I'm a fan of him.
Bangers upon bangers.
Yeah, bangers upon bangers. He's one of the artists who I know his songs over the years. You know what I mean?
We all do.
Yeah.
We grew up on him.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
Exactly.
But now to have Cool and Dre say, well, actually, we now want to carry on working with you.
Yeah.
That must be amazing for you.
Yeah, absolutely amazing. Absolutely amazing.
So is it a project coming out?
It's a project we're working on. We're in the middle of working on
album,
it
single, what is it, EP?
We'll announce it soon. It's more than a single.
Yeah, okay. It's more than a single.
It's more than a single.
So that's amazing. Yeah. Are you going to go out there soon then? So what's the sitch?
Yeah, hopefully, yeah. I think they're coming over here to do a show.
Yeah, I was going to say Fat Joe's scheduled to come in April or something.
Yeah, I see that, yeah.
Is it Ashanti, Sean Paul and Fat Joe?
Right.
Please tell me there's a video.
Oh yeah, it should be. Yeah, definitely. We've talked about it. They said that we'll get the video done when they come over to the UK.
Yeah,
so
that must be exciting, bro.
Yeah, 100%.
Come on, bro.
Yeah.
Like, all right, to do the tune, to talk to him, cool. But then face-to-face video.
Oh yeah, that'd be a moment. That would be like.
I know,
legendary.
say the swagger's gonna be.
Oh yeah, you know that. I gotta get the swagger ready for that.
Man's gonna have the hat, the full swagger, orange suit. What is it, bro?
Full foot swinging.
You have to go mad, bro.
100%.
But that is gonna happen.
Oh yeah, definitely. Please God, it will.
That is amazing. What's going on with the Tugg movements? Can we just add to that?
Yeah, of course. I've got loads going on. I've just finished a project with a big producer called Johnny Gusto in Florida. Yeah. It's called Ghetto Genius. Right. And I'm working on a brand new album. It's coming out very soon. Produced by Dirt Mac in Canada. Big up Dirt Mac. Yeah. He's also my official Tugg Movements DJ. He's based in Canada. And he's a big producer as well. And an artist, and we've collaborated on a massive album. I'm not going to give you the album name. It's going to be out soon. It's going to be a surprise. It's going to be out this year.
I see your ethic hasn't changed whatsoever. Still foot to the pedal.
Yes.
Foot, floor down, 100 mile an hour.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Is that just been your mindset? Nothing's going to change it. I mean, maybe with this Fat Joe thing, you would have thought, okay, let me just take a step back and plan what I'm going to do. You're just full force.
Oh, yeah. I mean, I don't believe in slowing up.
Yeah.
You know, I've got a formula that works for me, obviously. Mm-hmm. So changing something that ain't broken or changing something that's working wouldn't be a great idea.
Wouldn't be prudent.
It would, yeah, I think so. I stick to what I'm doing, what works, you know. We're in a climate where content's important. I feed my fan base regular, you know, and the more I release, like, it's a business as well. So the more I release, the more I make. Yeah. So it's turned into that as well, where streams equals money and whatever. So the more you release, the more popular songs you get, the more the artist can make as well. So it's a business to me like that.
Any more projects with Joe, or are we just gonna? See how it goes?
There'll be something else. Yeah, there will be. There'll be a feature. Hopefully, be another song soon.
You might as well just join Terror Squad at this point.
Where's the Tugg Movements Terror Squad in the building?
Where's the TS chain, Joe? Yo, you have a nice in with the TS chain. Quick one. You was talking off camera to me saying that you don't really like smoking weed on cameras anymore. Can we just elaborate on that?
I'm a weed smoker. You know,
we know that.
Yeah, I don't do no other anything else. Just I like a bit of weed and I have a little bit of wine or brandy.
Yeah.
And that's it. And I've slowed down my weed smoking. And I'm not too keen on advertising it like in the cameras all the time. In my music videos, I've cut out as much. And another thing is not great for the... I think my brand, in sense of for the young generation as well, to see Tugawar with a spliff in his hand all the time. And I don't think it's necessary. Okay. My mindset's changed on how I perceive it. So I'm trying to stop smoking. Smoking's not healthy. Full stop.
Right.
So I'm trying to stop.
Right.
You know, so cannabis can be good for you if it's edibles or oil. There's loads of CBD.
You're saying that's different.
Even THC, there is benefits in it. But I'm talking about smoking.
Right. Smoking weed.
Yeah. Smoking itself.
Right.
Smoking weed.
Yeah.
No form of smoking is healthy.
Right.
You know?
There's some man that I know that can pretty much only function if they're smoking weed. You know what I'm saying?
See, that's what I don't like. I don't like anything to have control over me. So I don't want to feel like I need anything in this.
Right.
You know, I like to enjoy it. So when I enjoy, I like to smoke some weed to enjoy the weed. I don't want to feel the weed's controlling me. I want to control the weed. You understand what I'm saying? Hence the reason why I've cut it down. Because as Fowley would have told you before, like I smoked like crazy, like 6, 7, 10 years ago. You see Tugawar smoking like spliff after spliff after spliff.
How many a day
spliff.
roughly?
Oh, maybe 25 a day.
Okay. And now we're at what?
Maybe 5.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Like, so I've cut it right down. You know what I mean? For health reasons as well. I go jog. I work out a lot.
Right.
So I work out 6 days a week. And I eat healthy. I've been vegetarian for 4 years now.
Right.
So no meat, no fish, nothing. I only eat. I'm not vegan, vegetarian.
Yeah.
And I jog like 6 days a week. I work out. So smoking is not great. It's the only bad thing I do. You understand? Right. So I try to cut it down. In sense of my career, my branding, I come to a point where they've seen me with Tugawar with a spliff in his mouth. Million times over.
Right.
And I'm looking at the world how it's changed now in sense of you don't really want to advertise smoking to the younger generation. You don't want to see someone who's looking up to Tugawar, for instance, and sees me with the spliff in the hand and say, I want to be like him.
Right.
I don't want to have that effect because on a young...
But there's artists that, I don't know, like your Snoop Dogg, for example, that's their thing, bruv.
Yeah, and I respect that.
Yeah.
I respect that. Like, and I might not agree with it up to a certain extent because I think that it's a bit old school. Because I think like, I don't think it looks cool no more.
Okay.
Basically.
You don't think smoking
Nah,
spliff?
it don't look cool no more. Back in the day, it looked cool, big spliff in the mouth.
Yeah.
Light it up and everyone look like, you know what I mean? It's like it's a cool thing to do.
Right.
I think it looks dumb now.
Okay. It's a trend.
I think it looks dumb because it's not healthy. We know what it can do.
Yeah.
We know all of the bad things that can happen from smoking. And does happen every year around the world to people. So, and we're at a point now in society where it's been, you know, it's in our faces all the time, like stop smoking. If you know someone, tell them stop smoking. Like, sadly, I still smoke weed, but I'm trying to cut it down. And that's my own decision. I want to do it less. And why? Because it's no good for you. So I think trying to look cool in a music video with a spliff in your mouth, how clever is it? It's dumb now, in my eyes, because of what it represents.
Is this an age thing though?
No.
As we get older, we kind of...
No, I wouldn't say it's an age thing.
Okay.
I'd say it's like a realisation.
Right. And then when you say it doesn't align with your brand...
Well, not that it doesn't align with my brand, because weed's always been my brand. Remember, look, no one's been more of a freedom fighter for weed than me, first and foremost.
Right.
Like I'm the one who went on smuggled weed and got caught, like, and went to Jamaican prison for trying to smuggle weed for marijuana. I've done the craziest things for weed.
Yeah.
But it's a realization. It's like where you think, okay, just because I did it, just because that was my thing, just because I was such a big ganja man in the community, does that mean I have to push it onto the whole world to promote it, to make everyone else want to be a ganja man like I was?
Okay.
That don't make sense to me. Do you understand what I'm saying?
No, I hear you.
It's like that was my. If I could rewind the clocks back and change the way I grew up, I wish I didn't smoke weed.
Right.
I don't think it's healthy for no one.
Right.
But it is who I am. I am who I am. Mm-hmm. You know? I still smoke it. There's nothing wrong with it like that. It's not the worst thing. I don't do hard drugs. I'm totally against hard drugs. So hard drugs is something I really, really dislike.
Yeah.
Anyone, I don't like to be associated with anyone who takes hard drugs. I don't like to be around it. It's a whole different kettle of fish.
Yeah.
Weed is okay, but it's still not healthy. And it's not a great thing to promote. I think in this day and age, to the kids, where you're trying to do you want your child to smoke, Fowley? You don't really
He's
want
not
your
saying
child.
nothing.
No, but really, I don't think no one wants to see their child growing up smoking weed.
Yeah. In Jamaican culture, it's a thing though, isn't it? It's very common, right? Correct?
I think it's become more. I think not really, because Jamaicans are not big smokers like English.
Okay. Well, maybe I've been told
I
a
see that.
different
Like,
story.
am I lying? Like they smoke in Jamaica,
is he
but
from Jamaica?
yes, he's a
Right.
Jamaican.
So, no, for the camera purposes.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? What is your view, sir?
We smoke whole heap of weed in the yard, man. How you say, man? I don't think them smoke more weed than we Tuggy, man.
No, man. You know what?
Tuggy, me think that we smoke the most weed, man.
No, I don't agree with you.
Yeah.
No, you know why I say that?
Yeah.
Because Jamaica's the land of weed.
Yeah, so we smoke it after every day.
No, but all right, for instance,
You've
I tell
been
you,
to Jamaica.
I know, that's why I'm telling you my experience.
So when you're in Jamaica,
Yeah.
as a man wake,
Yeah.
I'm spliffing my mouth and a beer or something.
But they don't smoke as much as that's fifth last the whole day.
No.
Yeah, because over here we're one after the other.
Okay.
We're chain smokers.
they
Like
smoke
we go hard over
The only
here.
person that don't smoke hard as a weed smoker that does not smoke hard. Is
Alright,
the
let me give you an
person that
example.
cannot afford it, like to smoke often.
Let me give you an
Right.
example, my experience. When I was in Jamaica, I was dating a lot of Jamaican girls. And I hardly met a Jamaican woman, who smoked weed.
Yeah.
That's correct. Answer me if I'm wrong.
Yeah.
Like, I would speak to her, she say, oh, I drank weed tea when I was young.
Yeah.
I would pull out my weed, you want a bit of spliff? No, we don't smoke weed.
Nobody
So like,
smoke weed out of weed, man.
no, but you understand what I'm saying? So like, because it's the home of it, I think they got it like it's standard over there.
Yeah.
So it's not like they rush to go mad over it.
Right.
If that makes sense.
I
Allow me to tell.
understand what
Because like,
It's just there,
like
innit?
even you go on date an English girl, all of them smoke weed, or not a good percentage of them. You go and date a girl from England,
Right.
it's high percentage.
Maybe the girls them in England smoke more weed than Jamaica, but not the man them in England.
Okay, yeah.
Maybe not the man, but I think overall, I think England are probably some of the hardest smokers in the world.
Tobaccos and cigarette.
Yeah, we're smokings. Yeah.
No weed. Jamaica, greatest man.
Hey, this is gonna go
I'm
on.
not like
And they're friends, you know.
We can't know, but that's the reason I said that is because I see like, because it's the land of weed, I noticed that some people that grew up around it out there, they might not smoke it because it's a bit more common in Jamaica. It's true, isn't it? Where over here, we ain't, we go mad over it. Where's the weed? Like, we're more crazy over it over here. That's my point. Like, they might, weeds, they might big, you can't, like, no one smokes weed like Bob Marley did. You understand? So they smoke weed like in Jamaica, of course, but
like crazy over it.
like here, I think we're more crazy over weed in England. Yeah.
Are you like hoping to then stop it then?
Yeah, eventually, 100%.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you're actively trying to do it.
Yeah, I'll eventually stop. But like, even down to maybe just one spliff a night. Just one before I go.
Are
bed,
you trying to
something
stop?
like
Eh?
You said what? Are you trying to stop weed?
I'm not really a big smoker like that, you know. Like, yeah, but you know, I know nothing, man. As Tuggy say, we know I know something we can control with.
Yes.
We can stop a man in the food.
Yeah. That's
You get
right.
what I'm saying? But sometimes true, it's a part of my culture. Me is a weed smoker.
Yeah.
You know, me go and smoke till my mind just say, yo, stop smoke now. You get what I'm saying? I know I'm soon stop smoke soon, because you know when you have kids them say, Dad, stop smoke now.
Right.
So you have to just, you know, things like that. But big up every weed smoker.
Yeah, big up the weed smoker then. We got nothing against the weed smoker then. It's just how I look at
No,
things.
it's fine. But just going back to his question, would you want your kids to smoke weed? In the night?
No, I would like my kids them to smoke weed.
You would?
But, no, I would not.
Right.
But when they are big enough, if that's their choice,
That's their choice, yeah.
that's their choice.
Okay.
Yeah, of course.
So in an ideal world, you wouldn't like them to smoke weed, but if they did smoke weed, it's
I
not.
would like them
it's
to
kind of
smoke
not the end of the world.
nothing. I don't want them to
Exactly.
smoke nothing.
Nothing.
Yeah.
Not even vape.
Yeah, vapes are mad.
Vapes are crazy.
Vapes are mad.
mad.
Like everywhere.
Yeah.
Like kids are smoking that
Yeah.
shit. And we don't even know what it's going to do in 10
sad.
years' time.
It's sad because they
And
take.
you don't even know what in it. I don't know what in it.
In
Right.
10 years' time, 20 years,
You don't even know the effect from it.
it's going to be the new asbestos. I don't want to say that's a truth. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm worried. Like, they're going to say, right, do you know what? There was a little chemical in there. It's done fucked you up. Man.
I know people who's been damaged from doing vapes. I've got friends of mine who
Right.
they've been damaged from just doing vape for like 6 months and damaged their lungs and shit.
No, it's mad.
You know, it's crazy.
It's
like.
mad. It's mad. But I hear you, Tuggy. I hear
Yeah.
you. Right. That's
Something-
gone sideways.
Yeah.
But
No, it's true. It's just all of that is just no good for now. That's why they brought vaping in, isn't it?
Yeah.
To try and stop people smoking, and now the young generation got poisoned with the vaping.
But then in your lyrics now, are you
Yeah.
actively trying to not talk about that? Because that might be hard. You get me?
Well, listen. My lyrics now I can because I'm very versatile with subjects and topics.
Yeah.
And not every song's about weed.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying? But it's my experience over the years. If I decide to stop it, you never know. I might write different type of lyrics.
Yeah, but when you're writing now, are you actively not
Well, I'm
not
still
like
s-
including it?
No, I don't think like that. Listen, you see, music is music. When I'm writing music, I don't like to restrict my brain and say, "Oh, I don't want to do this. I don't want to do that." I don't even write for the radio.
Yeah.
Like I've never wrote a song in my life thinking, "Oh,
That's going to
I want to go." No, I just want to get in the zone and create a song. So I don't want to have to think about this, that, because that will that's gonna stop my creative
like, yeah,
process.
yeah, yeah.
It's gonna kill my creative process.
And then some people smoke weed to get in that creative process. What's
Yeah.
your views on that?
No, I think
Are you one of them people?
no. I've done weed. I've done songs. I've done weed. I've done songs like Sober as a Judge, no smoking. I've been in studios where you can't smoke. I don't like what I said. I don't need it, so
Yeah.
I don't need weed to record music.
Yeah.
I don't think nobody does.
No, fair enough.
It's you know it's very powerful. The mind. If your mind tells you you can't do it without the weed, then you can't do it without the weed.
Right.
If you know what I mean, it's just like if your
Yeah.
mind tells you, it's what your mind tells
But
you.
sometimes your mind plays tricks on you.
That's why I said the mind is a very powerful thing. So for me to tell you I can't do music without the weed, that would be stupidness for me to say that. Because I think no one needs that.
I hear that.
Do you know what I mean? That's all in the mind.
I hear that.
That's in the mind.
Side note,
Yeah.
you weren't here for the last one, but we do this thing where I ask AI to ask you questions.
AI.
Yeah.
I don't like AI.
No, why don't you like AI?
Because
Talk to
it's
me.
not a real thing.
But the questions it's
But they don't
asked
know me.
is- right, okay. Right, AI don't know Tugawar.
No, they probably do. Oh, fuck.
All I put in was who is Tugawar, and it gave Tugawar, and it gave me a whole list, and I said give
Yeah,
me.
but they know me like that, but they don't know me personally.
Okay, so let's see innit.
Let's see,
But
alright.
it's very interesting. This is
It's-
AI.
it's gonna be fun.
And I just said give me 20 questions to ask Tugawar on a podcast. No, but some
Alright.
if we've covered, just leave it.
Alright.
I'm going to read this. What was
That's
it like
interesting.
growing up in Stamford Hill with Greek and Irish roots in a West Indian community?
I didn't grow up in Stamford
Okay,
Hill.
there you go. Okay.
I lived in Stamford Hill.
Okay, you lived
I
in
lived in
Stamford Hill?
Yeah, I grew up in Stoke Newton.
Okay. Do you want to answer that or are we swerving it?
What was it like? It was amazing.
Yeah, okay, cool. How did your time in Jamaica shape not just your music but your perspective on life? Minus the weed.
How did my what?
How did your time in Jamaica shape not just your music but your perspective on life?
Yeah, the prison changed the whole. When I come out of prison, the prison changed the whole perspective on life because I see a whole lot.
And for those that don't know, we filmed an episode. There's another episode. We go deep into Tugawar's life from prison and everything. So just check that out, okay?
Yeah.
What lessons did you take away from your experience in a Jamaican prison, and how has it influenced your art? This is AI.
This is crazy.
Mad.
They're good questions.
You get me?
Was it?
That's
Ask that
a
again.
good question. Ask
What's
again.
that again, AI?
What lessons did you take away from your experience in a Jamaican prison, and how has it influenced your art?
Oh, it's it's definitely influenced my art.
Yeah.
And
But in what way?
Well, it's my life experience. It's a very hostile place. It's an experience. You go to prison in Jamaica, you're never gonna forget it for the rest of your life.
Yeah.
So it can make or break you.
Okay. What's the story behind your most personal track, and what do you want listeners to take away from it?
Story behind my most personal track.
What is your most personal track?
My most personal track would probably be about. Wow, I've got a lot. Because I do a lot of personal. A lot of my music's personal. I think my Spanish Town album, my whole Spanish Town album was a whole kind of true story, like an autobiography in an album.
Yeah.
So the song with my dad, I featured on it, Criminal.
Right.
There's their real life experiences.
I would have thought from our previous conversation, a song about your father would be.
Exactly.
And what do you want listeners to take away from it? Just.
Well, it to be, listen, I want to make someone feel good, inspired.
Yeah.
You know, my music, I get people reaching out to me saying my music inspires them all the time, and that's a great thing.
How do you fuse dancehall, reggae and hip hop while staying authentic to your roots?
That's a good one, AI. It's who I am.
Yeah.
It's who I am. So I'm half Greek, half Irish. Dad's from Cyprus. Mum's from Corking Island. And I grew up around a Jamaican community listening to hip hop. So that's why I was talking to Fowley Dan about it the other day. Like, Tugawar is not just dancehall. I mean, I am dancehall, but I'm not just dancehall.
That's right.
I grew up listening to hip hop as much as I did dancehall, and then started MCing on jungle, and then started this on my Hackney roots, which is a fuse with dancehall, Jamaican culture, hip hop culture. Down to Hackney culture, down to drum and bass. That's what Tugawar is. Tugawar is a combination of all of those things. So that's what keeps me authentic. That's what makes me authentic. Everything that I am.
And side note, I see you riding these American beats and killing them, bro.
Thank you. Now, I grew up, these American, I was even saying the same thing the other day, like these American beats are like, some of them, I grew up on them. I'm a big fan of the beat.
Yeah, come on.
And I'm very particular. If I can't do better than the original, in my head, I've got to kill the original. I ain't troubling it. So I really want to make an impact.
You're picking some iconic beats,
yeah,
bro.
so I like to challenge myself.
I
like to challenge myself.
Very high bar.
Yeah, I like to challenge myself. And I think when I do that, and I can actually show I do that for a reason. I challenge myself to show people how good I really am. Because I'm setting beats where people are scared of them beats.
I see on a Redman beat, bro.
People are scared of them beats.
Yeah.
They're scared. They're shit scared of them.
Because they're iconic.
Yeah, because they know
beats.
they're gonna go on them and they ain't gonna sound even half as good as the original. That's why I do it, to show them my class.
Different. Yeah, your mindset is different.
My mindset's different. I know what I'm capable of. It's them beats there that Fat Joe heard me on and recognised my talent.
Capable, yeah.
That I'm capable of it. Because that's the like some of them beats there, you gotta be able to really rap on a beat like Criminology.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
If don't even go near Criminology if you can't really rap.
But,
or any of them beats I did.
But you've got the balls to do it though.
Yeah, even like who done Without Me, Eminem? Who's
No one ain't trying to trouble.
No,
Eminem.
you ain't trying to trouble. These are songs that okay, let me leave that over there. You ain't trying to go near that. You know, so like I do that to challenge myself, to show the fans my talent, what I'm capable of. You know, and it's something that I really love as well. I pick the beat because I really love it. So I do music I really love.
And almost is kudos, not almost, but kudos to you that you're, it looks like you're just over there doing your own thing, right?
Yeah.
But it's like Field of Dreams. If you build it, they will come. Do you know what I'm saying?
Of course.
And it's like you've been sitting there just doing your thing.
Yeah.
People locking, billing it, making your tunes, and look what's happened.
Exactly.
Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and lots more is about to happen.
Come on, it's just started.
It's just about to start happening.
2025
There's one thing,
just
if
started.
you don't like Richard Blackwood said something very important on the show. Big up Richard Blackwood.
Come on.
He said, you're always going to get haters, but you got to believe in yourself.
Facts.
If you don't believe in yourself, forget it. Forget
It's
it,
true.
because you ain't even convinced yourself yet that you're good enough.
Yeah.
Do you understand what I'm saying? So if you don't, so if I didn't believe in myself that I'm good enough to get on the Fat Joe album, to get on this, it's not gonna happen.
Yeah.
You gotta believe in yourself.
Nah,
That's one thing, because you're gonna look around and wait for people to believe in you, they're not. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Absolute
They're
facts.
really not. So the only person, it's a self-belief thing, and I think music as well is a spiritual thing, and I think I've tried to do music in the purest art form, in sense of I do me. I do me. I do what I like. I'm a very big fan of music, and I'm a very big critic of music. So I know the quality I'm putting out is gonna be of a standard. And I'm very typical. I don't care what's going on out there. I'm not trying to. I don't want to sound like anybody. I keep up to date, of course.
Yeah.
But I'm in tune with Tugawar.
Yeah, facts.
And what I want to do and what I want to create. And I go against the grain sometimes. I do what people wouldn't usually do. You know? And that's the type of artist I am.
No, I hear you. What's your process when you sit down to create a song? Do you start with the lyrics, a beat, or something else?
It depends.
I knew that answer's coming. Depends.
It depends. Like swing foot, I made, them not swing no foot, them not swing no foot. I was making a cup of tea one day and come up with that.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then found the beat after. So that's a song. I was there just making a cup of tea, swinging my foot in the kitchen. Them not swing no foot, them not swing no foot. It just popped into my head, the melody. And by the time I got to the living room with the tea, I swear, fam. By the time I got to the living room with the tea, I said to myself, I just keep singing it. Them not swing no foot. I'm taking the piss almost. It's just a little piss take melody in my head. Because I was doing the swing foot thing and it was just coming on my head. Bang. And then all of a sudden, I said, nah, this is a hit.
I got one. Yeah.
I've got one here. Let me find a beat. So that all other times, producers would send me a beat, or I hear the beat and I'll follow the beat or whatever. So both ways, it depends.
Yeah. It says here, what was it like working with iconic artists like Beanie Man and Sizzler early in your career?
Amazing. I got the pleasure of working with a lot of iconic artists early in my career.
Who's been your favourite?
I have no favourites, because I think everyone, I don't like to say is a favourite. Music is not about favourites. Music is about different.
Yeah.
You know, I don't never like to say, oh, what's your favourite like that? People say, oh, what's your favourite Tugawar song? What's your favourite that song? Or what's your favourite artist?
Yeah.
That's a preference of the person.
But what's your preference as a person?
What, of music?
Yeah, your favourite artist that you work with.
That I've worked with.
Yeah.
Favourite artist that I've worked with. Well, it has to be Fat Joe.
Yeah. It's true. Facts.
I've worked with so many great artists though. I've worked with Maxi Priest. I've worked with
Don't gas me, Maxi Priest, you know.
Yeah, I've worked with loads of artists over the years.
Yeah.
Like I can't even remember off the top of my head.
Side note, thoughts on Vybz Kartel, he's out here. You know what I mean?
Yeah, big up Cartel, Freedom Street. Yeah, it's good.
Yeah,
it's
he's
good.
out here. Word is
he's not in England. He's in.
No, but word is he's going to headline Wildest next year.
Oh yes, I heard about that.
Come on.
Yeah. That's a good look. It's a good look.
He's doing his thing.
Good luck to Cartel, man. He's doing great. Come out of prison, and he's had 13 years away from the fans. So he's got a lot of, he's doing great. He's covering a lot of ground. He's got a lot of ground to cover. I wish him the best of luck.
Come on, man. Was there a moment you realised you made it as an artist? Was there a certain moment? This is still AI, by the way.
Where I did. It's hard to take these questions serious when it's coming from me, but I'm taking it like it's coming from you.
Yeah,
so I don't mind.
you know what I'm saying?
When I first got booked on Sting.
Yeah, I would have thought so.
That was when I thought, I made it. Like when I first got booked on Sting. 'Cause I was like 3 months out of prison. I was only 3 months out of prison, so I literally was going so hard in Jamaica on like every stage show, 7 days a week. I didn't have no strong songs at that time, so it was just my stage show appearance, my stage show presence that got me the booking. And that to me was a big thing. It was
When you went on Sting, did you change up your lyrics or did you just go with the same, do you know what I mean? Because
no, I didn't change anything. No.
You just kept it 100.
Yeah.
What's been the most surprising or memorable interaction you've had with a fan?
Oh, fuck. Like, I don't know. I've had too many. Many.
What's the biggest obstacle you faced in the music industry? How did you overcome it?
the biggest obstacle in the music industry.
Yeah.
Is becoming independent and learning how to navigate. So after I had a deal with Jetstar, and Jetstar ended up closing down. So I had like a 5-album deal with them.
Yeah.
And they put out the first album, and the company went bankrupt, and there's no more. So I got signed right. I think I'm the last album they ever put out.
Right.
So I went from being a signed artist to figuring out how to carry on as an independent artist in a very short space of time. And that's when I set up my label, Tugg Movements, and that was probably the most challenging thing.
How do you stay motivated and focused despite the challenges that come with being an independent artist?
Oh, it's my life. Music's my life. So I'm forever focused. I'm forever motivated. There's never a moment I'm not motivated because I love it that much.
But you must have days you feel like, bruv.
Not really, Shizzio, bro. Not really, because, I might be a day where I'm not up for it, if I'm like not well, if I'm not feeling well, it's different. But other than that, no.
And just that energy is relentless, bro.
Yeah, I mean, it's what I live for, Shizzio. It's what I live for. I actually literally live for it. I enjoy it. It's my life. You know, so there's never a moment I never ain't. I'm always ask anybody that knows me that I'm raring to go. I'm always, what's the word?
Raring to go,
Yeah,
bro.
raring to go. I'm always raring to go, exactly.
Do you feel a responsibility to address social or political issues in your music?
I stay away from politics.
Would you do a tune called Don't Smoke Weed?
Possibly.
You would?
Yeah, absolutely.
There's an interesting one for you.
Yeah.
Do an anti-smoking tune. I wonder how that will go down.
Yeah, I don't see there's nothing wrong with that. And that's listen to me. I think we're in the mind. That's why I said, like, I wouldn't like to think that my fans are stupid.
Yeah.
And I wouldn't like to, and I know they're not.
Yeah.
My fans ain't stupid. People out there in the world ain't stupid. So everyone knows smoking is not good for you. So if you hear an anti-smoking song, how can you hate something that's promoting good health?
Yeah.
It doesn't make sense to me. Do you understand what I'm saying? So that's why I'm saying, like, look, how I look at it now and how I want to advertise it is a different thing. Who I am, I will continue being who I am, you know, and the music I've done and what I've done over the years, I can't change it. But how I'm going to look at things now without being a hypocrite and being honest with myself, you understand where I'm coming from?
Facts. How do you balance creating party anthems with tracks that carry a deeper message?
Oh, that's just on the vibe, you know, on the vibe. Yeah, it depends on the vibe of the rhythm, what mood you're in.
What's your take on the current state of dancehall and reggae music? Are artists staying true to their roots?
Dancehall, I think dancehall's doing quite well at the moment. Since like Vybz Kartel's come out of prison, it's put a big spring back in dancehall step. I'd like to hear a bit more old school dancehall vibes. When I mean old school, like original dancehall, like not too much hip hop. Like for dancehall, I think some of the rhythms have gone very hip hop-ish. Yeah. And stuff like that. So I like to hear like authentic dancehall being dancehall, and hip hop being hip hop. Where it's nice. The fusion's good because it's funny for me saying that because I'm a fusion of both. Yeah. But if you're speaking about actual dancehall, you know, it's like I think like the best era of dancehall is obviously the 90s and late 90s, early 2000s. To me, is the best era of dancehall. You know, like so it's like that's my favorite era. Yeah. And I think a lot of people would agree with me. That was the most impactful era. So I like to see dancehall come back with that kind of impact. And I think unity is the main thing that dancehall is lacking. Okay. Unity, yeah. I think like artists fighting them one another. I think clashing in dancehall is silly now.
Didn't Steff London have a clash early in the year or last year? I can't remember. And then like Sean,
with Jada Kingdom. Yes.
Then like Sean Paul was like, "You got to stop this. You got to stop this."
Yeah, I heard Sean got involved and said something. Yeah, he did. And he's got, you know, he's saying it for a reason because, you know, like, I think even down to Sting got cancelled. The latest. Sting,
okay.
Yeah, Sting got cancelled.
Why did it get cancelled?
I don't know. Something to do with, I don't know. It's they're saying different rumours about it. I'm not 100% what the truth is. But it got cancelled like a couple of hours before the show. And that's an event that used to promote clash all the time. And I think back in the day it was kind of cool. I think moving forward to the day and age we're in, I think putting two people against each other, it's not like it used to be. It can really kind of go left and social media can get out of hand. And I don't think it's a good, is that the direction you want to sort of send even young artists into? Do you understand what I'm saying? Where there's a bigger picture out there. And that's what probably Sean was saying.
Yeah.
Of course, you got the thing like, listen, it happens. So if you end up in a clash with someone, you end up in a clash with someone.
Yeah.
At the end of the day. But is that, I don't think that should be the goal.
Right.
Because there's a lot bigger goals to that.
Yeah,
I think that can be a hindrance to someone's career. Having a going, you know what I mean?
But like some like people have made a career from it. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah.
What's the wildest rumour you've heard about yourself and what's the truth?
What's the wildest rumour?
Anything you want to set straight? Now's the time, brother.
Yeah, what's the wildest rumour? Well, what did I hear about me? I've heard so much shit about me.
Yeah.
It's unbelievable. I couldn't even think.
It's all false.
It's all false. It's all not true.
You get me? What's the best piece of advice you've received and who gave it to you? 3 more questions and we're done.
Best piece of advice?
AI, you know.
I listen to like my own advice.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Fair enough.
And Mama War's advice.
Come on, big up Mama War all day. If you could go back in time, what advice would you give your younger self starting out? Don't put that in the suitcase. Sorry.
See, I wouldn't be here now if I did it.
Yeah, true.
You know, I wouldn't change anything, man. I wouldn't change anything.
Yeah.
Because it makes us who we are and it's all a learning. Life's a learning process. So I don't think, I wouldn't want to change anything.
What's the one thing about you your fans would be surprised to know? Anything?
They'd be surprised to know. I don't know, I'm actually a nice guy.
He's a nice guy.
I'm a nice guy. I'm not crazy. I'm a nice guy.
He's a very nice guy. We speak on the phone. Very nice guy.
Yeah.
I concur with that.
Some people might see me and think this guy's off his head. He's this, he's that. Like, I can be off my head, but I'm a nice guy.
We all can,
We all, exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
If you had to describe your life story in a single lyric, what would it be and why?
Oh, bloody hell.
Yeah, you can swerve it if you want.
Yeah, swerve.
Okay, thank you. What does the future hold then? Let's just summarise that.
Greatness.
Yeah.
Greatness, prosperity.
Yeah.
And a lot of success.
Yeah, thank you again. I just wanted to highlight that obviously everything's going on, give you your flowers. It's amazing.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
On the Fat Joe album, the world's
changed on me. Out now. Check it out. Available everywhere.
Yeah.
Out now. The world's changed on me. Fat Joe's new album. Check out the Bad Man track on the album featuring myself, Tugawar. Check out all the tracks on the album. The album's legendary. Hopefully you see the music video very soon as well. And check out my latest project, Ghetto Genius, out now. New project coming out in January. Big up Dirt Mac. Big up Foley Dan. He's got a new album coming out very soon as well, right?
Yeah.
So check out Foley Dan. One Dan in the building. New album coming out soon. Tugg Movements. Big up Tones LDN. Big up the whole gang. And Mr. Hang.
Thank you so much. I just want to end by saying the UK needs to do better. We got to support when artists are doing their thing and they're breaking away and they're doing big things. You know what I mean? We should be celebrating that. We've got a real stush attitude here. It's not like that in America.
And you know, we're quicker to talk about bullshit.
Yeah.
That's what upsets me about it. I think in England, they're quicker to talk about bullshit because like people would want to talk about more bullshit than stuff that's substantial, than positive stuff that's, you know, to
this
elevate
is a big
people.
achievement. It's not easy.
No, it's
you
not.
You know what I mean? Independent artists. Fat Joe's reached out, likes it, boom. So we need to do better as a UK, as a kind of platforms that we have.
You're setting a trend for that because you're you're showing them up. What you've done today, you've showed them up in more ways than one, and not even on a spiteful way or the shit-stirring way. It's a reality way.
Yeah.
You've showed them up in more than one way.
Well, look, I can only do what I want to do, I really wanted to do that. And thank you for coming and taking the time out.
Thank you.
2025, more wins, more blessings.
Bless up.
We out.
Hang!